there, and welcome back to my channel. I am Shoshana. I am a psychic and astrologer and a spiritual coach. And on this channel, I talk about things that are going to help you get to know yourself better, uncover who you are, your true self, and give yourself grace. So, in that vein, I talk a lot. I am moving to talk a lot more about astrology, as that is something that I am studying, and I I am so fascinated by it. So right now, as I'm recording this, we are in Mercury retrograde. I've heard Mercury in Gatorade, Mercury's in the microwave, and recently I heard what Mercury has micro braids. I love it. I love all the renditions of it. So Mercury retrograde is about, first, it is when the planet looks like it is going backwards, but it's not. It's just slowed down. But it looks like from Earth, it looks like it's going backwards. But planets, they don't go backwards. If they go backwards, that's a problem. And so what Mercury is about communication, it's about intellect, it's about short travels, it's about your thoughts and how you think. And when Mercury's in retrograde, it's a time to rethink, rediscover, reignite, all the things. It's a period of going back and just reviewing. And depending on where it is, right now, Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Aries. So if you know your birth chart and you find where Aries is in your birth chart, that house shows you what area of your life that is a good time, that you're encouraged, that the energy is well for you to review. For me, it is in my seventh house. Seventh house is about relationships. All types of relationships. Could be familiar, could be platonic, business, collaborative, friendships, all types of relationships. So it's a time for me to review my relationships. How are my relationships? How are my relationships going? Are there relationships that I want to drop? Are there relationships I want to continue? Like what energy, like, do I want to bring to and review about my relationships? The first house is about your self-image, how you see yourself, and how you look. So you might want to relook up how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself. Maybe you want to redo your wardrobe. The time to look into that. Second house is about material things, money, tangible things, luxury. So you might want to review how you are working with your money if Aries is in your second house. Third house is about communication. Maybe you want to look at how you communicate. Maybe you can communicate better. Maybe you can communicate less. Like how, maybe even do some personal development books on your thinking. Maybe you want to change that around a little bit. That's third house. Fourth house is about the home. Maybe you want to redecorate your home. It's also about like I think motherhood. So about nurturing, like how can you be more nurturing to yourself? And fifth house is about pleasures and entertainment. Maybe you want to go out and have more fun. Maybe you want to have a little less fun, depending on how your life goes. You know your life best. Sixth house is about health and like daily chores, routines. Maybe you want to revisit how those are. Maybe you want to improve some. Maybe you want to create some. Seventh house, as I said, about relationships. Eighth house is about death, other people's money, transformation. So maybe you want to relook at how you think about death, how you may want to transform, how look at some investments. Maybe you want to look into estate planning for yourself and wills. That's a good time. That might be a good thing for you to review. Ninth house is about education. It's about spiritual philosophy. It's about curiosities, about travel. So maybe you want to look into some travel plans. Maybe you want to look into your spiritual practices and how you want to either improve that, or maybe you don't always have to change something. It could just be just looking at it and be like, you know what, I like what I got and it's just fine. Keep doing you. 10th house is about career, your reputation. So maybe you want to relook at your career. Is it going the way you want it to go? What improvements do you want to make? Yeah. 11th house is about connections, social media, small groups. Maybe you want to look at the people that are around you. Do you want to keep them around? Do you want to maybe go out more, meet new people? If Aries is in your 11th house, time to do it. 12th house is about shadow work, mystery, subconscious. Maybe this is a time for you to dig into yourself and to look really within and think about, what do you really believe? What do you want to believe? Who you really want to be? How you want your beliefs to express themselves. So in each house, depending on which one it is, there are many different ways that you can use this energy to review, to reignite, to rediscover, re-examine, reimagine all the things in your lives, depending on where it is and how it can help benefit you. Mercury retrograde is a time for, the overarching theme that I take from it is that it is a time to review. It doesn't mean you have to change anything. You could just review it and be like, okay, I like this, I don't like this, I want more of this, I want less of this, whatever it is for you. So don't think of it as like, oh my God, Mercury's in Gatorade and micro raves and micro braids and all those things, and everything is, no, this is a great time to rethink how you want areas in your life to be. So that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. And I believe it goes direct. Let me check. I think on the 25th. Let me not make stuff up. Let me check my calendar. Yes, on the 25th. On the 25th, Mercury goes direct. So it moves forward. So everything that you are working on, like rethinking, then you can put it into action once Mercury goes direct. So Mercury's not a time to, I know people say, don't do things, like don't travel, don't do big contracts, but sometimes like things have to happen. So if that's you, just make sure that when you're doing contracts or you're making decisions, that you've checked every single area, that you revised, you checked, you reviewed everything, and all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, and then move forward. It's not a time to be afraid to move forward, to do things, and to just be in a panic, because that just doesn't move you forward. It doesn't do anything for you. So that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. And that's all I got for you. So don't be afraid of Mercury retrograde. You want to use it as a time to improve your life, not to be afraid and not live your life. And that's it. I'm done talking. If you like this video, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And you know what? If you really like it, you can share it with somebody. I'd appreciate that. But if not, you want to keep me all to yourself, I'm okay with that too. It's just me and you. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, and for the rest of your life, know that you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are safe with yourself.